Okay, there we go.
Can you zoom in on the purple one?
This one?
The purple candy one? Dreams are those running outside of the facility in total freedom. Oh. It dreams of freedom? Just as everyone wished for. Can live here forever.
Well, seems like we're in a much better position for dealing with it now.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I actually know what we're doing. Does this game have mods? Yes. So there are custom characters you can have. But mostly I just went with quality of life to make my life easier. So specifically, my people can't die. They just come back the next day. There are penalties for it, but it's fine.
Oh, look at how much more you need to acquire with this one.
Okay. Repression is not terrible with this thing.
Why don't we try that? Okay. When they panicked, it lowered?
Yeah. It looks like it has some kind of penalties.
What's wrong?
Nothing major. How much damage does this thing do? Beautiful white.
I'm tempted to learn this creature's story. Because it was something about a young boy being given candy. Grape was his favorite flavor. But I wonder if it's a... Could it be a child who lived a life where they were constantly stifled and couldn't run around like the other boys and stuff, and the only thing that really brought him joy was getting candy and, you know, small gifts like that.
Maybe?
Did you ever have a favorite candy flavor when it came to...
Ha!
What?
You said, did you ever have a flavorite?
A flavorite? Did I say... I'm starting to mix my words together. I am tired. But did you ever have a favorite flavor? Favorite. Gosh. For, you know, hard candy. When it came to, say, Lifesavers or Dum Dums. Things of that nature.
I really liked root beer and butterscotch Dum Dums. I cared not for most of the other flavors, but those ones were good.
I mean, Werther's butterscotches, I suppose, would be a hard candy. But the thing is, those aren't the fruit flavors that you typically encounter. What was your favorite fruit flavor?
I don't know if I actually went out of my way for fruit flavors.
You heard that, guys. Wander does not like fruit-flavored candy.
It tastes fake. I'd rather eat the fruit.
I know it's very fake, but was there a fake one that you enjoyed? Because, for instance, grape-flavored candy doesn't really taste like grapes.
Okay, it's just the blobs this time.
But for some reason, the artificial flavor is still interesting in its own right. Orange wasn't bad. I never liked the lemon and limes. Oh. My favorite would probably have to be their attempts at black cherry. I'm thinking of the black cherry warheads.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only warhead flavor I could actually stomach. The other ones were just way too sour. For some reason, the black cherry one was palatable. But yeah, when it comes to candy, I still prefer chocolates over any hard fruit candy as well.
Yeah.
But
Watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Those were pretty good.
watermelon. You know, sometimes green apple was a decent flavor as well. And
Pools
watermelons.
of liquid that perfused certain sections of the facility while this escaped. Drastically inhibited the movement. Oh. And dealt damage over time. But heals their SP over time. Weird. Probably look up its escape info.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I would have to say that I liked cherry an awful lot when it came to
Uh-oh.
hard candies as well. Whenever Wander and I have to get cough drops, which is not often, I don't really think we've needed cough drops much in the last couple of years, but
Not really, no.
haven't really gotten colds or anything because you haven't really been around people. But yeah, you always prefer having the herbal lemon, and I always prefer having cherry.
Cherry is like one of the most fake tasting flavors to me.
Hey.
It just, I don't know. It's sickly is the easiest way to put it. I don't know. There's just something about it.
All right, so we have enough energy.
Yeah, the one problem is this facility gets more aggressive. The old lady is just going to be like bad. Oh. No, that'll probably be fine for Vlad.
But yeah. I think the reason why cough drops are supposed to taste fine enough so that you can use them if you need them, but they probably don't want them to taste so good that people are tempted to take multiple of them because, you know, there are additives to them that are supposed to suppress coughs and whatnot.
Bird ego? Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
Bird ego.
Oh, yeah. Like their white
So
and
red
black
damage.
or white and red attire.
Very, very good against most basic enemies. And honestly not that weak against black that I'd be concerned. Yeah, the one flavor I never really had growing up, but I'm super into now. Toffee. I always thought toffee was actually coffee. And I realize, yes, it sounds kind of silly.
Well, also, there's a difference between toffee and taffy as well.
Yeah.
People can confuse that.
I don't like how taffy really gets stuck to your teeth. That's super uncomfortable for me.
But yeah, Wander consumed all of the toffee candies from that truffle set. I didn't get to have a
like
single
toffee.
one. What?
I really like toffee.
I know. But you didn't let me have any.
I apologize.
But toffee does have a nice crunch to it. If you think about it, though, when it comes to toffee and caramel, and for a number of these fillings, it's really the manner in which you melt sugar and what you mix it with, you know, varying levels of butters or water or, oh, I forget if it was it like bicarbonate or something for that kind of sponge candy? I don't know. But, or the malts, you know how those might have, I forget what ingredient goes into those. But it's all just different ways in which sugar turns into different viscosities and hardnesses. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's the difference between having a syrup and a hard candy and, you know, a sponge sugar or a more porous sugar. to a very, very viscous caramel. Yeah, it's just really interesting. All the things you can do with sugar.
Okay, is that everybody taken care of? I think so. Still not done with this sucker, though.
We're talking about crunch levels. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have textural differences in candy.
Okay, so all we need on this guy at this point is basic info. Nothing more.
Wait, do we have its special log?
Not quite.
Not
I
yet.
don't think we'll be getting it today. I think we'll get it next time.
Oh, okay.
Because I kind of want to bail
You
before
want to
the...
avoid that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Noontime is usually kind of spooky.
Do you have the weapon for the echoes?
For the fragment? Yeah. Yeah, I've got all the weapons and both of the suits. Same thing with the bird.
Oh, okay. Well, then why aren't you ending the day?
I was trying to get as much info as possible from this thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that went up again.
Yeah. I'm just going to end it now. There's probably one thing in progress, but it's fine. I just don't want the noon thing to go by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think aside from just flavor and what you use as your ingredients, yeah, textures really matter for food as well. Okay, it literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. Excessive aspiration would bring about a unwarranted frenzy. Those betrayed hearts sank into the depths, slowly forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time.
I don't know. I'm up for
I
it.
kind of
Whatever.
like the abyssal corridors of time.
All right.
How was your day? During mine, I happened to notice that a certain employee filled their water bottle with bear-branded beer and had proceeded to drink it during the workday. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to be intoxicated. One time, I was infected with the virus that prevailed throughout the net at the time. It caused me to perceive everything 10 times slower. They say intoxication is similar to that. Everyone laughed at the way I moved sluggishly. Excuse me, manager? Your facial expression is hard to read today. If you need to say something to me, please do so.
Ooh. Are you going to sabotage the company, or will you
These
ever
are
harm
kind of
me?
out of left field.
I think the lower one.
Sometimes, humans excessively detest the existence of improbable beings. When I said I was different from the others, I detected disbelief in your facial expressions. Perhaps I am beginning to like you. Sharing emotions with someone is a precious experience. Yet, now you are asking me if I plot against you. I have never had any plans, nor do I have any will to harm you.
What was that flashing?
Do not know.
Also, I thought that the guy had given you a program to use to see if someone was lying.
Oh, and that's why it was flashing.
Do you think it was the Pinocchio protocol?
Possibly.
Red
Red means lie.
Ooh,
All right. Let's see. We still technically have 2 unknowns here. Well, this will be our last day. So we now have a device. Whoa.
Whoa, that is cool looking.
Yeah, it is cool looking.
Wait, is it 2 lizards that are puzzled together?
Yeah, it kind of looked like it.
Kind of holding a crush of some sort?
Okay.
Also, what time is it?
It is 3 minutes to midnight.
Oh,
Isn't that like A band?
3 minutes to midnight?
Yeah, something like that.
It's an odd thing to think about. Naming oneself after a time. I mean, I suppose people enjoy
Maybe it's like
saying
15 minutes to midnight or 5
dawn
minutes
or
to midnight.
dusk.
Like a usable mind. Go grab it.
Cancel order? What was going on?
What happened?
Okay.
I must have canceled it by accident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had.
Alright, basic info. The Dreaming Current.
The Dreaming Current.
Ego weapon. Wow!
What?
Wow!
Ecstasy.
Ooh, good armor too.
Yeah, the armor's colorful. It's
It's
interesting.
colorful and it resists everything. Not like fully, but it's nice. Very expensive. Fast, long range. Freaky.
Oh, ecstasy. Is it referring to drugs or
I
something?
don't like its gift that much, though.
Okay. Well, can we see what its records are?
Just keep showing him the book. Oh, and it has to be a page with pictures since he probably can't read. When the experiment seems to drag on, try to draw its attention, like mimicking sounds. I don't need to explain every detail, right? Yes, I know it's unfortunate, pitiful, and sad. I do feel human emotions, thank you very much. However, he ultimately survives thanks to this place. I hope he continues to live in any shape or form. If you're thinking the same thing, it'd be better off if you dropped that guilt right now. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite.
Excerpt from an encyclopedia.
Contrary to popular belief, most sharks are small in size. There are only a handful of species that cause harm to humans. After all is said and done, the biggest appeal of sharks is their strong jaws and teeth. A shark's jaw can apply an intense amount of force, around 20 times that of an adult human. Besides, their vision and olfactory senses are extremely well developed, allowing them to locate their targets easily. This is why sharks could reign as the ocean's greatest predator until today. The parents had long deserted the child. They said the old infection would kill the child before 2 years passed. The researchers were the child's new parents. He had learned to coo and walk, although unable to talk properly. The child liked the ocean. Instead of visiting the ocean, the child was given candy, which let him see the ocean. Many colorful nights and days passed. The child, who was thought to die within 2 years, managed to live for a long time. As always, he liked sweet candy, followed them, and loved the place as his home. Though the only thing the child could do was run around inside a cramped lab instead of a grass field under the sun, his steps were shaky, but filled with enthusiasm, excited about what kind of candy he would eat tomorrow.
Oof.
Ooh, so just a kid that was given drugs constantly, having odd visions.
Well, I mean, clearly he mutated or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But
Happy New Year's! Oh, for goodness sake. You don't need to give all... have
too
all
much
those little
PDA for camera.
smacking noises.
Look, you watch a long-term committed couple you watch them play video games, and they happen to be playing at midnight on New Year's. There's some traditions that must be followed. Alright.
I don't have any alcohol with me.
Oh, this
I
is
have
weird.
my seltzer water.
It, like, goes back. Oh.
Cheers! Happy New Year! I hope that this year will be better than the last. Because, oh goodness.
So this one's actually kind of rough.
What's rough? The weird salamander
Yeah,
orb that you
it
got?
consumes energy.
Oh, it just gave... Oh no! What did it do to them? Wait, they seem mesmerized. What's going on? What?
Damn, usable mind is having a good day.
What did it give him? What happened? Wait, old faith and promise.
So it has a downside where it uses energy.
I really like that illustration. The blue and the gold.
But as far as I can tell, what it does is it powers up your weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, because the bear paws do 9 out of 9.
It chimes too.
Yeah,
And
so
actually-
it uses up a little bit of your PE box quota. But buffs you up.
But how many times can they receive that buff before it kills them or something? There's
Ah,
the possibility of losing the EGO.
yeah, the ego. So you can potentially lose your weapon.
Your weapons, and you have to make new ones.
Okay, so time to start sending Newt in.
Yep, there's more fireworks going on. I'm still not used to living in a place where they're legal
Old
For-
Faith and Promise is a really nice one to have this early.
for everyday
Yeah.
citizens. Fireworks.
Because losing the weapon is actually not that big of a deal. Boy, they look so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have Newt do it until his weapon goes away. I will not mourn losing the Fairy Club. That's kind of my logic.
Wait a minute. We don't learn anything about this?
We do. Oh, you know, we never actually looked at... Oh, there's no lore. Okay, 7 uses. Oh, it'll lose the abnormality's power after the day is passed. That's not so bad.
So that's good for buffing up weapons before a armed conflict, right?
Mhm. Yeah, so if we know if we know some kind of confrontation is coming... Oh.
Oh no! Noah killed them! It turned black! What
no,
happened?
I think he's just sad.
Oh no! Wait, what?
Yeah, lost the weapon.
Ah, so that's when it destroys a weapon.
Alright, but you can't lose the riot stick! Yeah, so no death, just sadness. Okay, so would not let me do it. Bear
No,
paws.
the riot stick isn't a special item.
Hey,
Hello.
thank you, Anna, for the raid. Welcome on in. And Happy New Year. I guess, was it Anna or was it Anna and Jazz? No, it's probably too late for Anna and Jazz. But thank you. And we're playing Lobotomy Corporation. Admittedly, I don't think we're going to be playing for too much longer. Because it is also midnight and we've been, streaming for a while. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen this game before, it is a SCP management game. Where you are, you have a facility filled with various anomalous entities, based some on folklore, some on just weird ideas from the devs.
And you're using them to power the world.
Yeah, or a city. Wow.
A city.
It buffs the damage though. 11/11 on Bear Paws is pretty good.
And you have to treat them well and the way that they want to be treated.
Yep.
Or else they will kill you. Or at least kill your employees.
Yep. It's a little dark. Okay, let's send Cryoris down to eat that hit.
Oh, you mean talk to the old lady?
Ah, it was Anna and Jazz with a cameo from Ash. They're playing Song of Horror. Ah.
Oh.
We watched Cabin in the Woods. Did you, Shell?
Maybe? What was the premise of that one?
I
Was it the...
frankly do not remember.
Was it the funny movie that we saw? It was the horror comedy?
No. No, I think Cabin in the Woods is something else. I don't really do horror, to be honest. It is one of my least favorite genres.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Let's see. I'll just send Dragoneer back in before they've fully recovered.
I'm just hearing fireworks out there.
Yeah. I mean, it is about that time.
I can't see them, but I wouldn't expect to. They're probably things that are low to the ground. Oh, so the base is under the cabin? Interesting.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of that one.
Wait,
Oh,
Amber.
damn it.
What?
It's these things.
What things?
It's the bugs.
Oh, the little
The
grubs.
murder bugs.
Those grubs, they wiped you out the other time, didn't they?
No, but they did kill at least a couple,
Mm-hmm.
which is the issue. We're gonna take out some clerks here. Wow. I think what I'm gonna do is just get a posse together and take them out group by group and actually pay attention this time. What's everyone doing here?
They're getting buried by worms. But they seem to be doing okay.
Okay.
They survived.
Like I said, I think I'm just gonna make a posse.
Have all of them been powered up by the double salamanders or no?
No. I haven't really invested into that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is very early in your day, right? Or no, actually.
Dragoneer took some damage.
Will they be able to get there in time? Oh no. I see a couple of dead clerks.
Yeah. We're gonna have some casualties. We're really gonna buff up my character's movement speed. What are you two doing? First, I told you to go help. Okay. Fortunately, it takes a while for some of my characters to heal.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is the healing band. You know that bracelet?
Yeah, but that also causes characters to pop.
Yeah, if they wear it too long. You'd have to make sure they drop it almost
I'm
immediately.
just not
Right.
attentive enough. Okay, they're up here now.
Ew. I'm hearing the worms now.
Yep. The problem is they're all...
They're all, yep. They're collected into that singular corridor. Well, have they all... Oh no,
Nope.
we have 2 more corridors? It only seems... Look, there's a couple left
Yeah.
in each.
You think Lobotomy Corp has good life insurance? The best, but not for the employees. Well, I mean, not for the employees' families' benefits at the very least.
Oh! Wait incessantly to live. Is that what they were saying?
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, nobody died except for the clerks, which, yeah.
I almost wonder if a company akin to this, though, would just make sure that they hire people with no familial ties or connections, no spouses, no dependents,
Yeah, probably.
just so that people could disappear without consequence. It's creepy, though.
Okay. Carol, you get that. Bad, you get that. You be Lewis. Boy.
Oh. Did SDMD die?
Oh, SDMD? Okay, so we lost one. Not entirely clear on that how that one happened, but it's fine. It must have just been the bugs when I wasn't paying attention.
So are you ready to end?
Yeah. We're just gonna finish the day. I'm gonna get as close to that noon as possible. Which won't take too long. Because ideally, I want to pick up this ego suit. Maybe a couple of them. But we're not farming for that today. Honestly, we're getting slightly closer to the point where it's like, maybe we reset back down to day 1, give my character some time to beef up.
Wait, day 1?
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
not anytime soon. I said we're getting closer. It doesn't have to be now.
Well, how many days do we have in the game? You know?
Day 14. It says at the top.
This is the final day?
Balls.
This can't be the final day.
No. I'm getting out of here. I'm not fighting that. Yeah, there are 50 days in total. 15 out of 50.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. No, it's the final day for the training area. Though I still have a quest.
One day you'll understand the meaning of the desperation on their faces when the roulette spins.
Music it makes when it eats a human or... Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. Which one do you want?
The roulette is interesting. What is the... But it might be too random.
Now it is time for my head to burst. Good day. Or nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. So roulette, head burst, or munch.
It just depends on whether or not it's going...
Head burst it is.
What?
Did you hear the news, manager? They say a rodent found its way into the appliance room, one of our facility's restricted areas. This could become a serious issue. Removing the rodent itself should not be much of a problem. However, its feces and the cables that they have gnawed on may damage the system. This is one of the reasons why we emphasize security so much. You would do best to remember that. I'll personally deal with the rodent this time. But, if you happen to find any rodents, manager, please notify me immediately.
Okay, so expanding the training department.
Have we still not ranked up a single person?
Ranked up?
Yeah, for the quest. Promote 2 agents to a higher level. Yeah, they're all stuck at level 2. Takes a while to train them up. I mean, Vlad's getting pretty close to level 3. SDMD might as well. Ish. But yeah, definitely talking about B. Now, I know Newt is getting a little bit better. Their SP is getting high. Where's the new creature we just grabbed?
Yeah, where would it go? I'm curious.
What? I'm confused.
Do you know what's weird, though? Maybe you were supposed to have flip-flopped between that and the safety team. But you didn't, so I don't see a new...
Okay, when we
entity.
open the next department.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. I'm still trying to promote people. Oh. Interesting. Clerk benefit level 3. I'll have to look at how the clerk benefit level works. Maybe 3 is the maximum. Oh, maybe you just get 3 clerks per region? No, that's definitely a lot more than 3. Okay. Well, one way or another, it is late, so
Yeah.
instead of actually diving into this, we're just gonna leave
I was
this
starting to
for
get
next
really
time. Yeah,
sleepy.
Shell's falling asleep a little bit.
And it's past midnight.
Oh yeah.
It is the new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody. This is fun. I want to play more of this. The new mods, and not having to worry about, like, oh no, a character
People
died.
dying
Time
and
for me
having
to start over.
retrain them.
Like,
Yeah.
it is almost all the same experience for me. It's just way less resetting because, oh shoot, the character that I needed, the character that I desperately needed just got murked, and I am sad now.
Mhm.